Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the trading journey, day 5. Okay, so I'm not gonna waste time. I don't have a lot of time. I'm a little bit late because I was making a thumbnail. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you for showing all your support. The channel's been, we're growing faster than I expected. We haven't grown a lot, but we've grown like way more than I've expected. So I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. But okay. I'm gonna trust my gut this time. As I said in, well, technically today's video, I'm gonna try pump out today's video, well, this video tonight, because it is a Friday, because I want to make another video tomorrow on something else. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, because it's gonna be more like a review slash recap slash juicy bits, okay? But yeah, anyway, so let's just let's get into the charts. Let's lose some money. So immediately I see, well, first of all, we swept these highs and came down. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. Second thing is we broke structure to the downside. We haven't broken structure back up yet. There is daily liquidity though. Let me go on the 1 hour for this. There is some liquidity to be taken that we are quite close to. So I think I'm bullish, well, not bullish, bearish today. Because we haven't swept any prominent lows that I can see. So these are, let's quickly mark out our sessions. I'm kind of speedrunning this a bit because, yeah, we are quite close to market open and I don't want to miss it. There's 10 a.m. and market open. Let's get rid of this one. But yeah, we have this liquidity that we made yesterday, I think it is. Yeah, yesterday. We actually ended up hitting take profit again, but I just slightly got swept out and it's a completely different day. So, but okay, so we have this. We have Asian session lows all the way down here. So I'm thinking the move is going to be quite simple today. Boom, boom, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Yeah, that's really all I'm seeing today. Not a lot. We are making a small retracement. We did come into this bearish fair value gap right now. Yeah, thank you, phone. DJ in time. Yep. We did come into this bearish fair value gap. And let me just make that green. So we could be respecting it because we did not close outside of it. Very close, but we did not close outside of it or disrespect it. But we'll see what happens. And then, yeah. That's pretty much all I'm seeing today. Maybe we can take this liquidity as well. This might be a turnaround point. Possible. I don't know. But I'll mark it out anyway. Because we did not sweep that. We got very close to, but we did not. But yeah, okay. That is really my thought process for the day. And what else do I need to mark it? Let's mark it out on the S&P as well. Let's mark out our sessions. Boom. Where's 10 a.m.? Boom. And let's go on the hourly to mark the highs and lows. Oh, okay. Well, we swept it on, it looks like we swept it on the S&P actually. So we might be making a bearish S&T. And we might actually be retracing to these lows all the way down here. That's Asian session lows there. We do have UK session lows or London session lows, my bad, on both. I actually need to mark these on both. Yeah, that's London session lows right there. So these are our draws on liquidity. So yeah, massive bearish SMT if it closes off these highs. Let me quickly get rid of this. So boom, boom. And yeah, so this isn't a certainty yet, but I mean, it's pretty close. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that 5 minute because I don't see us sweeping that and magically reversing. But yeah, that is kind of my thought process for today. Let's wait until the market opens and see what happens from there. Yeah. Okay, I see this. Well, since we swept it on the what's it called, the S&P, so we've got an order block here. It's quite a big order block on the 5 minute. So what I'm really hoping for is just a close below, up, and then down again. We did break structure. So we have this low that we literally closed immediately. And then we came back up and then we're kind of chopping down a bit. But yeah, we definitely broke structure after the liquidity sweeps. So this is looking good. Now I am not changing my bias. I'm fucking bearish today. Okay? Bearish. If I don't take a trade because it goes the other way, so be it. But I'm not losing more money to a stupid mind change. Okay? My mind is getting my fucking way. Ooh, okay. But yeah, let's wait until market open and make some money, make some bread. Okay, we're a minute out from market open and it looks like we're kind of shitting the bed a little bit. Yeah, we're kind of just diving, and that's actually a good thing for me. I hope we come out of this 5 minute. Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't marked it out properly. And there we go. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we do so because that will just validate my thought process a little bit more. So yeah, what I'm hoping is for as soon as market opens, it just comes and absolutely shits the bed. That is kind of the hope right now. And market is open. What you got for me, market? Not a lot, apparently. Oh, I forgot to check news today, huh? Isn't Friday? Yeah, Friday is supposed to be a messed up news day. Oh no. Oh no, bro. What you got for me? Yeah. Okay, so we've had a bunch of news come out. And I mean, it's mostly good. But it's all happened at 2:30. So it's over already. And I assume that was this candle. Yep, obviously it was that candle. Okay. So we've kind of got this news fair value gap here that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad. And actually, we're about to... I mean, this is not an order block because we did not sweep on the NAS. So it is the leading index. So yeah, we are on the lagging index right now. I might catch shorts all the way down here and get like a 3.43 risk to reward. But I want to see it come down a little bit more before we even think about that. And it looks like it is going to do that. We just invalidated this fair value gap as well. Yeah. And we made our own fair value gap here. So a lot is going right for us. A lot is going right. Okay, looks like we broke into it a bit. Okay, let me not mark it yet. Let me not mark this fair value gap yet. Let's see what happens first. Okay, so yeah, we do have a little bit of a fair value gap on the S&P. It looks like my trade's going to be on the S&P today. We do still have the fair value gap on here. It's just not as big. But again, size doesn't matter. Size don't matter. Okay, we kind of retraced into the fair value gap a bit. But doesn't look like we're getting much of a reaction. So a little bit annoying, but yeah, I think I'm going to stay on the charts a little bit longer today because the move's always happening a little bit later. So if I just stay a little bit longer, yes, my recording is going to be longer. So what? But yeah, I really do think that the move's going to happen right as I leave. So I ain't leaving this time, okay? I don't want to spend too long on the charts though, but I think 2 hours is fine. Because it always happens around half an hour after I leave, and I always trade for an hour and a half. So 2 hours is not too bad on the charts. I am down 2% on the account though, so that's not great. I am down 2%, so I've still got another 6% to play with. But yeah. It's getting a little... Okay. This is just a staple in these videos. Looks like we're gonna invert this fair value gap, so yeah, we can kind of just get rid of it. Yeah, we're definitely inverting it. Only 2 minutes left, and there we go, or 2 seconds left. Yeah, so we did invert that fair value gap. Not great, but I think that's all the bulls have. You don't have any more! You don't! Damn, they really want to push higher? I mean, we had this tiny liquidity sweep here, so maybe that's this reaction. We'll have to see. I mean, the moves were quite deliberate today. Like, the moves up, they were quite deliberate. You can kind of like... There wasn't a lot of downward resistance, because we filled this 4-hour fair value gap here. So we came down and then pretty much been up the whole day. So, yeah. But I think we're due to come down a little bit before we continue up. Wait. The S&P might be going for these highs, if you know what I mean. So the S&P... Oh, sorry, the NAS 100 might be going for these highs. Yeah, they might be just straight up going for these highs. Could be a thing. But we didn't have any valid, like, big liquidity sweep recently in the last, like, few hours. So, yeah, I can't see how we would go up this far. But I'm going to wait until macro because, yeah, then I'll be a little bit more sure. We have this fair value gap here. Bullish fair value gap. So, yeah, I'd like to invert this. That would make me quite confident in our bearish move. I still think, though, the NAS 100 might come up for the highs. It's quite far, though. But I do think it wants to come up to these highs before going down to the lows. So that might be what we're seeing right now, this kind of push up. Which we're kind of, it's quite far away. So I don't know how quickly we're going to be able to do that. Price, go the fuck down. Go down right fucking now. You didn't think I'll pull out my banana, did you? How do you like a banana pointed to your face? A banana, huh? You like this banana being pointed to your face? Nah. Go down or I shove it in your face. Come on now. Come on, Price. Fuck it, bitch. Go down. Okay, well. Yeah, we're about 40 seconds from macro open. So, I think we're about to see some things shake. Some things shake a lot, okay? Also, where'd my banana go? By the way, if you guys don't eat bananas, you guys are missing out. This shit is... Oh, this looks like this one ain't ripe enough. Damn it. That's fine. I'm gonna eat on camera. I'm hungry. Yeah, it's not ripe enough. Yeah. Macro's open, though. So, also just Albert the mic. But yeah, the S&P is making a much smaller move than the NAS, because I really do think the NAS either wants these 5-minute highs, or like I guess you could call them 15-minute highs, or they want these highs. So we're gonna have to make some big moves if we want to see anything shake here. Okay. I guess, we did sweep this small little piece of liquidity, so I guess we might be stepping into like a 5-minute order block here. We closed outside of it, and now we're kind of coming back in. So I want to see what reaction's going on there. Okay, we closed bearish on that candle. I would assume on both. Yeah, S&P is making much smaller moves, so I'm thinking NAS might be the way to go today. Like, in terms of like which one to take the trade on. The NAS 100's really fighting to go up. It really wants to go up. Like, it's respecting this fair value gap. It wants to go up. So I really think the move's only going to happen after we sweep this liquidity. Maybe even after we sweep this. We do have a bullish fair value gap right here that we just recently tapped into. It might actually be bullish today. I just said I'm not going to switch bias, but this market's confusing me, man. It looks like it wants to go down and then it all of a sudden switches up. So it's kind of messing me around because I don't like that we haven't gotten a proper liquidity sweep yet for bullish. That's the only reason. But the only thing telling me yes is that it is closer to this than all of this liquidity. So if we break the structure, I might enter longs. Like, we've tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap. We're getting a pretty strong reaction out of it, looks like it. And we just tapped into a 5-minute fair value gap. So yeah, okay. I'm entering longs today on, it looks like the NAS 100. I want to risk 1% again because I'm not horribly, like, confident. Oh, we just swept these highs though. 1.32. I know I haven't calculated my stop loss yet, but if I had to enter here, go below these lows, target these high. Actually, no, these lows, target these highs. I would have liked to enter here. Yeah, okay, I'm bullish. I'm going to enter now so I don't get a bad position. Or I could wait for equilibrium. That would actually be quite nice. As soon as it hits equilibrium, then I think I'll enter. I wanted to come hit equilibrium before I get in. Because I'm late again. I'm always getting my bias wrong. Well, no, I've been right. But the market's just kind of trying to mess with me. It's trying to mess with me. Okay, now I'll enter on the candle close. That's my mistake. If I was just a little bit more patient, then I would get a much better risk to reward. I mean, I'll put in another % on equilibrium if it hits it again. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Unless it... I don't think it will come back down. Also risking a little bit more than a %. Oh, there we go, actually. There we just hit equilibrium. I'll enter in a second position. Same stop losses. So I could lose 100 but I could set to gain quite a bit. And watch it, it's going to stop me out instantly. But yeah, okay, I'm in longs. Hopefully we hit these highs and then start coming down. But it looks like I might just get stopped out very quickly. Watch me. It's going to prove me right again that bearish was just the decision. I just have a feeling. But again, I can't say anything until the trade is done. So yeah, I'll switch the recording on as soon as the trade is over. And then, yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this far. I hope you guys won your trade if you took one. And I'm going to try pump this out today. I'm going to be tired as hell. Hopefully this trade does end somewhat soon so I can get to editing. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And win your trade today. Peace. Well, that was quick. That was very quick. That's what you get for not trusting your gut again. I literally said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to trust my gut. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Thanks, market. Appreciate you. But yeah, okay. So hopefully the lesson sets in this time. Stupid ass trade. Really stupid. I said bearish. And I even called what was going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to end this here. I appreciate all of you for watching. Try Trust your gut.